What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Yes, the PS4, my likes, my dislikes. Should you wait? Should you buy it now? I'll let you know in this video. All right, man. So it would have been beneficial to make this video a day or two after the console release, but to be true and honest to the console and myself, I decided give it close to a month, you know what I mean? And then you could really make an honest opinion on it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this in a couple compartments. We're going to start off with the controller. I already did a review on it. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But my review still holds true in my opinion. It's a great controller. After hours and hours of use, I love the controller. There's one thing about it I don't like. Those are the placements of the options and share button. Don't like where they're located. Don't like how they're shaped. Don't like how they push in. I don't like those buttons. But to be fair, they really didn't have a lot of choice since they decided to go with this touchpad of where these buttons were going to be located. The one thing that has changed is I don't think this touchpad is going to be a waste of space, and I'll show you why. When I first booted up this web browser, the first thing I went to do before I even went to the sticks was to try to control that arrow with the touchpad, which it doesn't work. You cannot control the browser with the touchpad that I know of. But the idea that that's the first thing my brain went to because it was logical, because it pushed in like a mouse and it was touch sensitive was a good sign, was that, yo, I went straight for it, didn't even think about using the sticks. That's a good sign to me because that shows that there can be a developer out there that could logically use this touchpad and enhance our gaming experience. Now, do I think it'll be groundbreaking? No, not at all. But I do think somebody will use the touchpad for an enhancement of our gaming experience. All right, enough about the controller. Let's get into this user interface. That's where I feel like we get a mixed bag. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the cross media bar. I didn't like it on the PSP. I was a little outraged that that's what they used on the PS3. And this is just an upgraded version of the cross media bar. Now, let me give you the reason why I won't complain about the cross media bar too much. One, it's an upgraded version. Two, the user interface is designed to do two things: get you to your games and connect you to your friends. This user interface does both. My only complaints, it's visually not appealing. In my opinion, there's a couple things that stand out. I like this screen where you can look at the details of the game. That looks dope. You cannot argue that. When it shows the little wallpaper of the game and you know, gives you a little added experience right here. That's cool. That's one thing I like, but I haven't figured out a way. Let me know if I'm just lightweight slow in the comments how to change my background, because I'm a little tired of this blue wave going on in the back. Maybe you could change it. I haven't found out a way how. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't know how. Oh my God, NBA Live for $60 for real. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. But that is a good part. This little info thing with the trophies and all that, I do like that. The connection with your friends, this whole what's new thing right here where it shows what people are doing, this is just a cluttered mess. I don't really like the design of this. I don't really see myself using this. I haven't been using it. It's just there to be there for me. I felt like they could have put that together a little better, but you know what? It connects you to people, so it does the trick. Just not for me. Other than that, the user interface is just fine. It's just, you know, visually unappealing in my opinion. It's just a little uninspired, but I can get to my games. I can get to my friends. So really, how much can I complain? All right, the next part is the most important part of whether you should buy a console or not. Now, let me just tell you, keep in mind, when I bought this, I didn't buy this with the idea that I was going to have, you know what I mean, tons and tons of games to play at launch. I didn't buy that with this idea. I think I got 2K running right here. That's another thing I like about the user interface. You could just get into the game and then go right back into the user interface. That is a good thing. I definitely like that. Now, all right, I didn't buy this because I bought this for the future. I didn't buy this for right now. So let me just throw this out the window. If you're buying this for right now, this second, you're probably going to be disappointed. As I'm playing a little 2K with the Lakers, Kobe's return, you're probably going to be a little disappointed because, you know, there's not a whole lot of games out for it. The games that are out that are, you know, any good are multi-plats that you could play on multiple different consoles. So as far as exclusives go, it's just not the time to buy a new console, period. That's just the way it is. Now, if you're buying this with the fact that, you know, in about 5 or 6 years, this, or, you know, 2 or 3 years, this is going to be a great console with tons of games, man, we know that's coming. The games are coming. There's no doubt about it. The exclusives are coming. Whether you have a PS4 or Xbox One, the exclusives are eventually going to be here, and there's going to be a reason to get both consoles. But as of right now, for the games, no, I wouldn't do it. Let me just say this about whether you should buy the console or not. Let me just go out on a limb and just talk about my experiences. There's a couple kind of consumers. The consumer I am, which is probably the worst kind of consumer, is the early adopter. The people that want to have things right away. You got to have it. You can't wait. You got to get it lined up before it comes, before it comes out. If you're that kind of consumer, it's just bad, because what ends up happening is you end up getting screwed over. You get the base model, you get the first model, you don't get to choose your color, and you get, whatever they are offering at launch. Now, if you could wait, which, most people can't do. I've never been able to do it. If you could wait, you always just get options. Let me give you an example. My Xbox 360 that I still have is the original Xbox 360. I have 20 gigs of storage. I don't have an HDMI port. I don't have Wi-Fi. It's white. It's kind of fat. And as you know, they came out with a way better model. If I could have waited, then you know what? I wouldn't have this model, but you know what? I was one of those people that had to have it right away. And there you go. That's why my Xbox is like that. Now, you know what? Some people just can't wait. I happen to be one of those people, but if you can wait for a PS4, I say do it. At the bare minimum, wait till a large catalog of games comes out to play. Unless you have in mind that, this system is not built for right now, today, I just want to have it, then yeah, I say get it. But if you're expecting the greatest, console experience of all time, this is not the time for it. This is not, you have to go into that knowing that. So I guess it sounds like I'm straddling the fence whether you should get it or not, but I'm not. I'm telling you, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for, the greatest gaming experience of your life, okay, I'm about to say, I know they wasn't going to call a charge on that flop job. If you're looking for the greatest experience of your life, nah, don't do it. If you're looking for a machine that's going to last you 5 to 6 years, that's going to have, games and games and games, I say, yeah, you can go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it now. You can play a little 2K, maybe a little Battlefield 4, and have a good time. All right, man, I'm going to get back to this 2K. I just had to make this video real quick, let you know I hadn't given you my thoughts and opinions on the PS4, even though I had it at launch. Get active in the comments. For the people that already have it, let me know what you guys think. Do you think I should have waited, or nah, I'm glad I bought it? For the people that are thinking about getting it, did this persuade you to wait a little bit, or what are you thinking? I just need to know in the comments. Get active. I'll get you guys another time. Peace.